Is this damn thing gonna work or not? 8:12 in the morning, October 8th, 2024. Oh boy. Triggers keep coming left and right, and I was practically losing my mind these days. I ask myself what the hell I'm doing to myself. And basically, struggling for survival would be the only thing I could say. Because I wouldn't know what the right answer is. Some days I'm actually able to function, and then the rest of the time I'm not. What I'm doing right now is just trying to get some stuff sorted out where I can just get things taken care of, and yet I feel like I'm not. I'm not taking care of what should be taken care of because I'm still struggling with what's going on inside that damn head of mine. My back still gives me shit, and sometimes the neck still gives me shit too when I get it reminded. My feet are still giving me shit as usual. Now the neuropathy in the hands are still tingling in certain areas and feels like it's ticklish, tingly, and hurting at the same time. Just trying to get. I'm just trying to get some stuff sorted out here so I can get some work done. But I am not doing the greatest right now, that's for damn sure. And I'm not quite sure how the hell I'm not supposed to be able to deal with that. But I'm supposed to, aren't I? I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Except struggle my ass off, that's about it. I get triggered and I feel like I'm losing sanity on some occasions and then wondering why the hell I'm doing this to myself. I can try to be functional. I mean, I can try to be functional if I can. I'm not. I'm not functioning very well. I'm not functioning all that well. The people might blame others for their own. I don't know. I had a hell of a lot of things happening to me in my lifetime that I feel like I am a broken down piece of shit. Hardly anybody wants to deal with an asshole like me. I got a friend coming down from Seattle, and as much as I like to see the guy, I had to warn him off. I did a video, sent it over to him concerning about my own situation out here. He was here several years ago when my brother was alive. And it was nice seeing him in the rest of my high school gang here. But we all had our own things happening in life that prevented us from rejoining, and not to mention right after Dave passed away, I became more and more of a closet case, and bugs started coming in more and more. I think the bugs are a little bit more better companions than anybody else. Even though I'm trying to kill them and trying to get rid of them. Not a game's thing in life. Got more of these sons of bitches than I do anybody else coming over. I think I have actually had one of the bugs standing up and listening to me. I think I've actually had that one happen before. I'm waiting for that one. Maybe I'll save his life. But for everything else right now, I don't know. Those that I thought I cared about or cared about me, it's kind of hard talk to him about my own life here. I got my video channel. I talk about it a great deal. My own viewpoints, but also how I'm doing. Earlier on when I was doing the channel, it was mostly how my mental status is, and interspersed that with some of the stuff I've been watching and driving me nuts with. And for most of that, I've been doing a lot of audio recordings because that's the only thing I can try to do to keep my sanity going. Keep me open up and not closed in. A long time I was closed in with my own damn thoughts. You ever heard people talking to themselves? Well, shit, I was doing that all the damn time. Yeah, I do that here too, but I'm wasting a hell of a lot of flash drives, just constant chatter on these things. What's going on off my head and how I'm getting triggered and what else is going on in my life. This, I gotta deal with a dear friend coming over. He's coming in a couple of weeks. There's no way in hell this place is gonna get ready for it. At least not today anyway. Caught the message yesterday. He's planning a trip. I had to warn him off on mine. I suppose tomorrow's going to be the day I talk to my therapist about a few things. She's got an issue though. She can't do the YouTube. Technical snafus on her end. Maybe she can watch them on other ends. But I feel like it's the only way I know how to talk. And they can also see how I am doing. If I'm actually fidgeting with my fingers or anything else like that. They can see whether or not if I'm actually losing anything else. Let's see, physical, psychological actions and reactions happening. I figure my study case. Turn myself into one. Yeah, I feel a touch of anxiety, not just from the caffeine effect. I was ashamed of him coming over and seeing me like this. I wish it could have been better, but I had to send a video out to him. And then it was really stupid of me is just posting it on Facebook. But I'm telling people exactly what it is. Not proud of it. But I am telling them. I am not emotionally and physically in an environment to deal with people right now. I'm simply not. Because they'd be asking and demanding things. I'm not obliging. Maybe I had asked for the bugs to come in. I mean, I could really feel sorry for myself at this point. Another thing is, sometimes when I'm getting triggered, I'm not clear-headed enough to think about other things that should be mattering the most right now. I got schoolwork still piling up, and I still got to get that going. And that has to be a priority in my book. I know I matter. The thing of it is, I am not trying to overload myself with too much junk, and yet it seems like I got too much junk. Seeing things online are scaring the crap out of me. I'm using it more and more for news reports. Trying to get the streaming from the news media, what's happening around me, or in the earth anyway. But what's happening in here, though, that's the thing. And what triggers me is when I see groups. I see families And it hurts a great deal because I feel like I've lost a lot of people I cared about. It doesn't matter if they're bloodline or not. I mean, there were still people I lost, either by geographic or by mortality. So I see manufactured stuff I can rewatch and cry my eyeballs out and feel like I've screwed myself over one way or another. I can't get it back. So I'm not quite sure how to think of what they wanted me to think about or feel. I'm just out of it. That's what I feel. I wish it could have been different. It wasn't. I wish it really was different, but I don't know how. And that feeling of screwing things up left and right, that it's just upsetting. Maybe I don't know what the hell the maybe is supposed to be. All I know is I'm screwing things up left and right. Currently, I'm trying to get some information moved from one place to another place in my drive. So once I get this down, I can probably lay down again and just feel like a lazy. No, it's not like a lazy slap. I feel like I'm getting my ass torn apart. I feel like I'm getting my ass torn apart. And I'm struggling. It's the only thing I can do is struggle. Some things I just don't put out there, and other things I probably would. It's not that easy dealing with mental health. I mean, hell, I've been hearing about it all my life. I started talking about this stuff, and one ear at the other ear. I didn't realize I was part of the process. I didn't realize I had it. I also didn't realize my family was also having it too. And then having seen other friends and family suffer through this same damn thing. You get older, you get more perspective. Living through a hell of a lot of context. And then realizing you're just as screwed up as everybody else. So how the hell am I not supposed to be able to deal with it? And honestly, I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I look at all the stuff. It's junk. Some things actually matter to one time in life. At one point. Things represent memories. And other things are just things. Probably think this is rambling. Well, maybe it is. How our brain works. Rambling with the information it's got and then trying to make sense until it can't make sense, and then it's, what am I trying to say? I don't know. What the hell am I trying to say? Maybe that I was an isolating bastard a long time ago. I didn't want to deal with anybody. Somehow or another, I started to phase into that situation where I couldn't deal with anybody. Not family, not myself growing up. Didn't know how to deal with it. Didn't know how to deal with me. I don't know what the hell was going on. Couldn't figure it out for the life of me. My question to myself is how come I'm not trying to figure it out and trying to deal with it? And I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. Maybe I'm that much of a full-in idiot. I don't know. And maybe I should just keep telling people to have a nice day. Shit, give me a fucking break. I'm not having a nice day because I'm still trying to go through this shit. How am I not supposed to have one? Trying to get a few things going on my computer. And then a DoorDash delivery. And how I'm supposed to be handling it. And here's an unusual part here. Uh, Losing track of days. I keep thinking this is the weekend. This isn't the weekend. This is Tuesday. It doesn't feel like a Tuesday. I mean, there are certain days that I have associated on how I think and feel about the day, and either it's Saturday or Sunday. But I look at the calendar and it says it's Tuesday. It doesn't feel like a Tuesday. I don't even know what those days feel like anymore. Hump day's middle. Thursday is getting close to the stretch, and Friday is supposed to be the party day. And then the weekend is supposed to be work, work, work. Monday comes up. I'm supposed to work a little bit in the morning hours, according to a routine. All this stuff probably makes me sound autistic, doesn't it? My brain's trying to get itself reorganized. Maybe I was autistic and they never diagnosed me as such. They say the highest form was Asperger's. Yeah, but did I have it when I actually had the surgery for the heart, or was it beforehand? And since they couldn't tell me anyways, it would have to be deep psychological testing they would have to do on me to see whether or not I've actually lost my mind a long time ago or not. Or did I have this condition for the longest time and Ma didn't even pick up on it, didn't even recognize it, and neither did the doctors. Till later on down the road. Then what was it, about 15 years ago? Ma passed in 2013, so okay. Maybe a little after that. That one shrink said, you may have Asperger's. Autism. Because she was noticing behaviors and traits and patterns I didn't. Yeah, feeling like I was an emotional wreck and then coming up as an intellectual stuff because I'm trying to get something going here to stimulate the brain. And I start coming up with word salad out of my mouth that I don't know whether or not it made sense or not. Again, the videos are important because it needs to monitor physiological and psychological. They need to judge by what I'm seeing and saying and appearances and everything else, and just what the hell is going on with me. Well, I don't even know. Yeah, I feel the anxiety, probably from caffeine because I'm drinking a lot of coffee. I'm still nursing down a big cup of it. So yeah, I feel the tremors going through. There are tremors in the arms. I'm trying to think and I'm trying to feel and I'm trying not to react. If I start talking about trigger words, eventually it's going to be going through the brain before I start to react all over again. Memories come up and I'm still trying to process that. And I've got a condition right now. I got a thing I still have to work on with shopping that is going to drive me nuts because it's groceries I have to get. So now I have to focus on that. I'm constantly doing this buy again selection thing from Albertsons. What I bought before, I'm buying it on a repetition. And occasionally I'll change things up that I need with something different. But I'm also trying to keep the costs down as well. There's only so much I can afford to spend. And I calculate maybe about 3 days worth of DoorDash would be about a certain price range. And without keeping that in mind, I'm going to be losing my head on this one. Things I would look at as maybe pleasurable, but may not be so. So, I got hamburgers, I got potatoes, need to get eggs, need to get buns, need to get goop. But I am so freaked out right now, it's not even funny. I am so going nuts right now, it's not even funny. And I'm not quite so sure how to deal with it. How else am I not supposed to deal with it? I look at myself and I ask, what am I doing to myself? Basically having a conniption fit somewhere. Supposed to find a balance in there somewhere, and I'm not. I'm not doing so well on that. So this is all of a brat. Shaved $2 off to get some other things. As much as I like the sausages, I still got Spam, so I can deal with that. I also need to deal with that. I got a mouse that doesn't want to cooperate. What else is new? So, while I'm not trying to talk to you, whoever you're watching or however you're watching, I'm still trying to focus on what I need to focus on right now. You can watch, you can observe anything you want. Me, on the other hand, I'm still having an issue trying to deal with what I've got. And without trying to blame or gripe to anybody about what I am trying to accomplish right now as it is. Some things I want to do, and other things I feel like I'm not. It's that ability. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm having an issue. I'm having an issue that I still cannot get my ass going on. Still trying to go through the list up and down. What I need, what I don't need, what I want, and I don't have. In 1 second, I'm gonna put it on pause right now. We're gonna have to put a pause. Actually, put a video on this one here. Save it.